Welcome to Walletopia. Thanks for joining us as I take you through my long-term carry experience on the Trayvax Contour Slim wallet. I have here the one that I took out for 3 weeks, and nothing serious really happened to it from a point of view of dropping or anything severe like that. I mean, if you'd like to see the full review of this product, you can see the banner above. Now, before we get into the likes and dislikes, let's do a quick review of the features of the Trayvax Contour Slim wallet. With the Trayvax, this is the front. This is the window where normally you would have your ID. We'll talk about the problems with this right here. Here's a bottle opener that it has. It has an eyelet to be able to connect to a lanyard. And of course, right here is where you have the adjustment pin. Depending on how much you have by way of contents and cards inside your wallet or cash that you may have back here, you can adjust this pin forwards or backwards to give you the space you need, so you'll get a snug closure when you're ready on this. Now, in addition to that, if you flip this over, you can see that it has this awesome leather designed piece here that comes over, it wraps on both sides. It also wraps here to the front, and what this provides is a method for cash to go in right here. Fold it over twice, and with that then it gives you quick access if you flip this open, and of course you can then just close it in snugly there. And of course this leather will stretch over time, and I didn't have enough time to really do that, and I don't use a lot of cash, but this is full grain leather here on the back, and it's got a real wonderful texture to it as well as feel. And so with that is a full review of the features, quickly anyway, of the Trayvax Contour wallet. My general assessment is that this functions as marketed. I've never had issues with the screw pin, never came loose on me. Once I set it, it was great. And because of that, it never loosened up. I never had any issues with it in that case. I was able to unlatch the grommet from the pin with one hand. It was pretty easy to do. So when I was in a rush, I just flip it out like that, and it gave me access to the cards, being able to pull out the one that I wanted. It is very robust. It is and protects really the contents without any issues from anything that may come to it. Now you can see here that the cards themselves don't have any real backing except for the leather itself, and it is protected on the front with this stainless steel metal piece here that's part of it. Now for the likes. It's very interesting design. Conversation was always easy with people when they saw it, and the engineering is obvious in the fit, finish, and quality of the system, and it really feels solid in your hands. I didn't have a problem pulling cash out when I did use cash in the back. Just pull it out like that, get to it. No issues. And I like the pin adjustment function as well, because it does give you the ability to adjust if the leather stretches out, and these pins in the front, as a subscriber mentioned to me, can be adjusted. So you can adjust the leather here. So as the leather stretches out, potentially you can make adjustments with that too. So there's adjustability all the way around here. So if the leather does eventually break in, and let's say it's stretched out too far, you really can pull it in to tighten it back up, which is something that of course not all leather wallets do, period. And so with leather being able to tighten up, that is kind of cool. Now for the dislikes. It does scratch up the first card on the top here. So that somewhat defeats the purpose of this being able to be used in the front for an ID or quick access for, for a access card into work or for the subway, Oyster card, whatever it is. Kind of defeats the purpose if you can't really use this front, because you will have damaged cards and it'll be permanently damaged. So, I've had folks tell me, well, you just put a dummy card in there, which I did, but I want to use that slot, and I really wasn't able to do it. It's also a little bit heavy, which isn't surprised due to the materials that are used, which of course makes it as solid as it is. And this eyelet here does poke out of your pocket quite a bit. It is kind of an annoyance there, and for the amount of opportunity you really have to use this, I don't know if it really was all that worth it. Pulling cards out also was kind of a bother, as you had to push from the bottom. So flip this and you have to push from the bottom. You don't have a lot of room. All you've got is this space right here, and the leather kind of gets in the way. You're dragging your finger across the metal, and it kind of interferes with the leather here in the back. So once you do that, then there's really also no method to fan out the cards. It's kind of now interfering, or it's now competing with space here with the leather, and you kind of have to just pick your way through the cards like that, or you have to pull them all the way out and then put them all the way back in. So quick access to the cards was really the concern that I really had with this. So an easy access slot to a card or two cards might have been useful. I tried to do that here with the cash slot in the leather, but it just bent the cards, just kind of bent them over because it was made for cash and I was trying to use it for a different purpose. That would have been nice. You just flip the top, grab a card, pull it out, and that would have been nice there. So overall, if you're looking for a wallet with engineering excellence that can really take abuse and still look awesome, then you'll really love this wallet. And if you do put wallets through a lot of abuse, you will really like this wallet because it will hold up for you really nicely. So there you go. Thanks for joining us, and as always, leave us a comment on your experience with this wallet if you've had it, and any other wallets maybe similar to this, down in the comments below. We appreciate your time. Thanks, bye.